Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. So, today we will be doing my homework, but I wanted to talk about some things. You now has blocked me. They blocked my IP address. So I paid into you now, and now I can no longer use you now. Um, I put it on the Better Business Bureau. And so I got tricky and smart and I asked Grok, I said, um, what is the best online tool to use that's like Kick and You Now? And they told me to, so we're going to explore that before we read my homework. Let's see, it's free, live streaming. Let's see, who live streaming? I may not need this because it's sort of like StreamYard. I don't want to leave StreamYard. Picarto TV. I even went incognito mode. When you go incognito, it's like, okay, let's dig deeper. This is obviously for gaming and art, like they said. I had a honey omelet, flat white milk. It's very good. A bottle of water and some apple juice. Gotta stay hydrated. I may have to go back on Kick. I'm on all these platforms already. Show me something that I don't know. I could get on Picasso TV and be pushing the button. I could, because what I am doing is creative art. As long as I have a good banner. Wow. That's a big word, AOC. Algorithmically polarized by social media. That sounds like a see, I take everything a Democrat and Republican say seriously. That sounds, let me read it again. Like a conspiracy theory, which could be true, so I'm intrigued. Yeah, both right and left are in social media echo chambers. There is a technological, orthogonal war going on between technology. She basically said it, and she's in the circle. She's in the circle. She says that political polarization has become even more intense since 2020. We are already politically polarized, but our country has been algorithmically polarized, she said. The lawmaker said people on both right and the left are in social media echo chambers. Let's look up what algorithmically polarized means. And then we'll go to I was trying to sign in Reddit. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't think I have a Reddit account. Algorithm, that would win her the election saying something like this. Algorithmically polarized refers to a phenomenon, an event, a wave of things going on where algorithms, particularly on social media platforms, contribute to societal or political polarization by amplifying divisive, which is straightforward and to the point, extreme, which is straightforward and above, or like-minded content. This creates echo chambers where users are increasingly exposed to views that reinforce their own, leading to greater division. That's what happened to me. All I did was watch Fox News. I didn't watch no other news company. And then gradually I started watching ABC because I wanted to know what they were saying on their side. And gradually I began to have my own theory about how I feel about both Democrat and Republican. I will have to say, I hope they have a fair game. It's all fair game. But some people cheat. And I'm not going to sit up there and blame one side or the other. But what I will say is, you all have a mirror in your house and have to look at each other. When you take a shower, you have to look at yourself. Every day, you hurt someone, you kill someone out on the street for political advancement. Studies suggest this isn't just from malicious design, but can arise from basic social media mechanics like posting, following, and reposting, which inherently fosters polarization. However, some research indicates algorithmic effects on polarization might be limited, while with human behavior playing a key role. What is echo chambers? So if you kept watching Republican, 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 you would be exposed to views that reinforce your own. If you that's like the MK Ultra experiment that the government did in the 70s. I still think that it's going on. And I urge people from the Senate and the House to, or the committee to investigate that, because I think that it was done on me. You don't want to get the wrong answer. I identify as woman, man, and everything else. And I'm for everything. But you don't want to get the wrong. Is there a wrong answer? Is the question. And I say that there is no wrong answer. God made everything, good and bad. God, the real God, made everything. If he made bad, he made it. And I don't look at a male going for a female being a bad thing. That's just my opinion, though. I wouldn't do it, but I'm not going to hate on somebody else because that's what they want to do, because they, want to do what they want to do. Like society sat up there and made it like that. For everyone that is gay, you were set up to be gay. It was a failed measure, a test. Just like I was set up for failure. I was put in the ghetto, and what you watched on TV, what you did in school, which the teachers never cracked down on nothing. Especially high school students get away with way too much fighting. Contributed to you being gay. And God would forgive that. Okay, I'll be all day. And I'm going to be honest with you. To all the LGBT out there, before I get started, I'm going to get started on my homework. To all the LGBT out there, weird thoughts cross my mind. So I know if I have weird thoughts, which I never want to be a man, but just random thoughts that cross my mind, that's how it starts. But I am strong. I know what I want to be. You're not weak, but as a child, hearing those thoughts in your mind, a child is the worst thing. Hearing those thoughts in your mind and growing up, middle school, high school, college. Just imagine if you're in a state that do not like gay people, how you get shunned. One girl has a black eye. She's transgender. And I was like, that is sick. So you saying her life ain't worth nothing because she wants a vagina instead of a penis? You saying because she walks as a male when she's a female that it is wrong? I say that it should be light LGBT stuff on TV. I say that it should be uh children should not be introduced to that. I agree because that's they basically took what was going on in their conscious and put it their unconscious mind and put it in their conscious mind so that everybody can see it. That's like me saying what I say, who I claim to be, and I want everyone to follow me. It's not going to happen. So, yeah, that's why we have different uh clicks. I don't want to keep going on and on. I just that's my opinion though. You have your opinion about who I claim to be, and I have my opinion about you guys. You can't expect everybody. Some people say they don't want to worship. I'm not asking for worship. That would be sick. Worship me. What's the discussion? Compose. Let's read this. Hold on. Get me put some glasses on. Visit Oracle's chat. I just was about to say Chat GPT. Visit Oracle's official website to learn more about the company's services. It may be also helpful to search for press releases and news reports about the company. This research will help you make connections between the financial data and you analyze the company's products. Oh, I forgot to tell you some positive stuff. Ah, one more thing. In the Oracle's analysis discussion, let me finish this first. Discuss the following steps. Oh, I did this already. Um, so I did my first USDC cryptocurrency for $10. Don't laugh to the people with cryptocurrency, because I know I put it in a cryptocurrency, but it doesn't go up and it doesn't go down. It's the same. And so that would be the first cryptocurrency I would suggest y'all get, because it doesn't go up and it doesn't go down. And you can get cryptocurrency from Robinhood, or Fidelity's a start. They just started with cryptocurrency. And so, yeah, man, $10 go, so yeah. In the previous steps, you have reviewed Oracle's financial performance and considered the context of the companies beyond finance. Um, One last thing. If the sale drops to 20%, get out. But if you take profits and sell between 20% or 50%. You have reviewed Oracle financial performance and considered the context of the companies beyond finance. Now that you will need to share your findings with Thomas by writing a one-page executive summary. Your financial analysis Excel workbook should contain the details of your work. An executive summary is an appropriate way to provide Thomas in the rest of your meet org. I think that I think um, um, they should. Sorry for stopping right now, but I just got a thought. I think that they should censor children from so much junk food. We're trying to make America healthy again, but we're also trying to censor them from evil technology. And the only way to do that is not to censor the companies, but and I know y'all were waiting on me to say something like that, but sit up there and find a way to keep the junk food or the radio frequency waves or whatever is going in this frequency we can't see. It should be adjusted for children. If you're 13, you should get a certain amount of radio frequency waves, because too much, what an adult can take and what a child can take is two different things. And that's why children are finding ways to commit suicide. That's where everything a child cannot take, everything an adult can take. And that's why I say I'm okay with the LGBT, but I don't think they should shove being a boy or a girl down their throats, because they have no say so. If you do that, then what will happen is the child would think that they're gay, just as I thought I was bisexual at 15. It's all through Maryland. It back in the day they made it cool to be gay. It's like smoking a cigarette at the age of 10, you know. I don't think that that should be it. I think that it should be independent without any emotion involved. It should be independent. Okay. I'm gonna do a continuation because I'm already caught up. I apologize. I'm not trying to hoodwink you or, do anything, but I have to do things behind the scenes and I'm caught up. And by the time I finish this, it will be 8 o'clock. And I'm in an apartment building, and I know uh, it's not a penthouse. I'm up on a penthouse, but it's not a penthouse. I can't just make noise and pop a, I'm trying to respect my neighbors. Y'all respect that? And I know as I read this and as I type, this is not hard, but it's not easy either. You just got to find the cues of what he say. Summarize financial analysis and conduct each step in the project. Now, what I want to know, they have 2 days to call me back, is what can be done about my financial analysis because I'm being given the wrong answers. He didn't even write me. So I had every right to say what I said. Nobody, how would y'all feel? Close your eyes for a second and imagine someone saying, gaslighting you and saying what you did was wrong. And some of it may be wrong. The probability of some of it being wrong is slightly high. But to do something majority of it right, and they make you go back over it with a formula, you have to guess. You given an answer, you have to guess a formula. It is made for failure. That is failure. If you give me the answer, I I'm supposed to, how can my brain compute how to find a formula with when none of it makes sense? And Grok even knew. Just for kicks, I put in the formulas and said, Grok, find me a solution through Excel for this. And he couldn't even find, because it all depends on which way it can go. You can't get mad at me for telling the truth. So I'm stuck until the teacher is resisting. I guarantee if I had to do 50-50 draw if he Republican or Democrat, I probably would think slightly Republican. He's using his power as everyone else used their power. So I complain. So you got to think about this for a second. If you're giving the answers, like that sound more like a test subject. That sounds like a test subject. You give them the right answers and fail. I would have been doing that forever because it was set up for failure. Are you doing a test on me to see if I would have an attitude with you? Is that what you were looking for? Everything is a test. You sat up there and you hung up on me. You waited. You got back on the phone and you said your computer was not working. I can't prove that. But based on your behavior now, not responding and telling me the wrong answers to find the solution, that says a lot about your judgment. Holding me up. Who would be a part of that? Who would want to hold up their student? And just for recording and my verification, if UMGC is out there watching, I'm going to write him again. And good Lord, just think about if I was overseas, having to take 1 o'clock to call and get 9 o'clock rush hour at the school and use my calling card or specialized card to call over here. I need you to show me the solution to the issue. I do not feel that you are telling me the right answers. I feel like you're neglecting me as a teacher of substance. I need you to respond to me at your earliest convenience. I'm willing to work with you by you telling me what I need to do by starting all over and working as a team. If there's nothing else I need to say. So, yeah, I am about to get off of here. Um, at 37 and 9 seconds. Um, I feel so disappointed. I'm not angry at all men from one man messing up. I'm not angry at all women because one woman mess up. I call clusters. There's sections and groups of certain people that swarm together, and they always make it hard for me. And it's it's not going to get me mad to the point I want to be outside protesting. You know, I do things virtually. I am going to write every government agency, including the police, leaving comments about who I claim to be. I'm leaving comments. I'm not saying there's an emergency. I am going to spread my name around through the government if I get censored. So that kicker can say 3, 4, 0, but I know that people are watching me. If this was a measuring contest, which I'm a female, you would win. That's exactly how you feel. There's one thing to keep, and I have to remember clusters. It's one thing to keep a white woman in place. There's another whole totally script and rules for a black woman like me. I've interviewed women that said they wanted out of America because of the racial inequalities. There's a totally different narrative. Even when I do get money and I speak it into existence, I see what Michelle Obama was saying. Because no matter how good my hair looks, no matter how straight my teeth are, no matter how mediocre to beautiful my face is, I will always be hated on. My hair can look to the T. And I think that's why I came down in this body. Because my body is totally different. And I'm getting to the point, you guys. I think we can choose which bodies we come down on and how, like, it's chosen for us from God. That's what y'all are probably saying, but with our consent too. Sort of like signing up for the army. I believe that that's how it works. Do you want this, that? You know, and I always get talked about. And it's funny. It's funny to me now because I'm like, and y'all say no, but some of y'all out there are doing it now. But it's okay. It is all right because cared, like I, if I actually cared about every person that did not like me, I'll be one step closer to being cremated. And I thought about that. I think about them yesterday. And today is a fresh new idea or perspective. Like, I be in my own world, man. Everyone has their own world. Everyone who feet plant the ground. It's not one world for one or two or seven or 12 or 24. It's one world for all. And when you step and you hit the ground, because we are backwards right now, gravity is pulling us down, but we are backwards. And it's a beautiful thing. Gravity, we would be outer space floating around. Cats like, meow. Dogs like, woof, woof, I'm tired of this shit. Oh, man. They'd be like, I'm tired of this. You got me out of space, you humans. Oh, man. I saw a dog earlier today, and I was like, are you gonna bite me, doggy? And the dog just licked my hand. I'm like, okay, cool. And I really didn't get on a day like that, but decided that I was going to start coding. I decided that I was going to start coding. Look up SAAS. I'm going to start coding. That's how they all started out. Even this other website that I keep forgetting, I forgot what the name of it is. Oh my God, he got interviewed by Tucker Carlson. Let me find out. It's like a male. It's not chimp mail. It was you guys, what are the platforms? platforms that uses um what are the platforms that uses mail live events that um that is like Twitter. I'm trying to figure out what no, what is it called? I have it on my phone. Wow, that's weird. Somebody named I'll be back real soon, like you anticipated that I was going to sit up there and um never mind. Um LinkedIn, Instagram. They must have censored him. He's in Dubai. No, Grok, the billionaire in Dubai that has his own um live phone chat events. What is it called? I mean, it's like it erased from my memory. No, Brock. I'm talking about a man who lives and do encoded his programming in Dubai. He got robbed when he came to America. He made his own app. What is that app called? He told me, well, he didn't tell me, he told Tucker Carlson that, what did he tell Tucker Carlson? That he got Russia, he's from Russia. He is from Russia too. And he coded his own app. I forgot what it's called. He coded his own app and it is nationwide, it's worldwide practically. But he came to when he was in Russia and his app grew. Russia wanted his app for purposes he didn't go into detail, and he moved. He came to America to either visit or he moved to America. The first day he got off the plane in California, I think it was, he got robbed. And they knew who he was. He claimed. And so he told Tucker Carlson that he decided to move to Dubai to finish coding and bring his business somewhere where he doesn't have to worry about um his app being under siege from either America and Russia. He wanted a clean slate. But when I look on the news at places like Dubai, I say to myself, I'm like, they be having some weird stuff going on there with the weather. So I'm like, I don't want to move there because it could be an earthquake. It seemed like earthquakes are more susceptible in Asia, in certain parts of America, certain places. Like I've been blessed that I haven't experienced an earthquake while I've been here. He's from Russia too. I forgot his name. Okay, all I have to do is okay. He's slowing down. Um, so the person from Dubai that created his own app live stream that no, he's from Russia and now resides in Dubai. Telegram, that's what it's called. Grok, you slowing down. I asked too many questions. Y'all remember Telegram? $17 billion. You can't go broke. If you go broke from $17 billion, then you are one smart but the dumbest person in the world. No, wrong one. This is how you do it. You have to install it in your phone. I wouldn't have never found it. I took off the stuff because it was way too much stuff, man. It's like, but let me read about it. cloud-based. Everything is cloud-based. $1 million Bitcoin BTC is coming. Let's see what he have to say about that. Stop, Buggy. I don't want to kill you, man. Literally, my window is open, and yesterday a bug just flew, sat right next to me. Uh, a gnat, a gnat, one of them sort of small gnats, just flew and just sat right next to me as I was on the computer, and I'm like, I don't want to kill it. So I took a napkin and I kind of like folded it over it. And then I went to the window and I opened it because I'm like, I know y'all smell the food. There's nothing rotten in here. Everything is cool. And then you come in here because it's like I have the fan on all the time. I don't want to kill nothing because that shit will come back on you. I hope that, hold up. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all don't see what I see. There it is right there. And I'm kind of glad y'all didn't see what I just pointed out because, yeah. I want to see it. I want to see it. Where is it at? Timestamp. Philosophy of Freedom. He said, this must be the interview. Where is it at? Here it is. Hold on. Hold on. I have to watch this on my own. 4 hours. He's talking for 4 hours. 4 hours. What does somebody got to say for 4 hours? These moguls. I'm just kidding. This is what he got to say for 4 hours. The introduction, 3 minutes and 7 seconds. Philosophy of freedom. He talks for another 3 minutes. No alcohol. 7 to 8 minutes. No phone. 6 minutes. Discipline. He covered almost everything. When did he start talking more? Discipline. At 20 minutes and 16 seconds. Another 20 minutes. 20 minutes. 10 minutes. 15 minutes. Which one was more important? No phone to discipline. What was no phone about? I can't watch it because I have to watch it on my own. So I can't do he's taking a stand and I'm taking a stand. I can't do no work until my teacher sits up there and writes me back. If he takes a stand and go a step further by saying he don't want to teach me, then that's something, like I said previously, that he has to live with, messing up my financial aid. I am going to code like I never coded before. I'm going to take a class. Let's go to Coursera and see if there's a class on coding. Generative AI engineer. No, coding. Please, coding for beginners. Yay. Do this shit right. How much is this and how long is it for? Python. S, is it? Okay. 3 to 5 months, beginner. Oh, enroll for free. They know it's hard, that's why. Oh no, I don't want to start no free trial. I wasn't gonna sign up, y'all. I know y'all were ready for me. I wasn't gonna sign up. I know the right at the right time I will sign up. $49 a month to take any class and learn about anything. Biology, you know, biology. I wouldn't trust this shit. It's just 295. I'm surprised something didn't come up. This is how they got you. I told y'all how to get it. Some of this is true, but I wouldn't trust this cheesy shit. What? It gets cheesy. That's exactly what I did today. Oh. I only buy green. Make trading illegal again. What does it say? Diggins. I can't even read that. Let me see. No risk, no something. Famine. And how to spot a something else. Red Bull, they are, you know what? I shouldn't have never went here. I should have did the exact opposite. You had predicted I was gonna go there. Now these are true ones, but these crazy. Gaia. Let's take a look at that. Cryptocurrency, Everworld. That's a lot of money. Well, a little bit of money actually. It's not even worth a dollar. It's under 50 cents. Just imagine if you could put a lot of money into these cryptocurrencies. And another thing, if you do decide, and then I'm gonna get off of here, if you do decide to ever want to get into cryptocurrency and stocks, do not get a, and the FBI is gonna love me for this, do not get an offshore account. Do not sit up there and do anything where you're evading taxes. It's best to keep your money in there for a long-term gain than to sit up there and do day exchanges and think that you're going to get rich really fast. The higher money you put in, the worse it could be for you if you don't have that money to back up. But if you can buy groceries, if you can buy tennis shoes, clothing, and everything else, you should be able to invest in to stocks. You know, it pays. And until I get security, I probably got snipers at my head right now thinking I'm a threat to the government or something. There's probably some up on the roof knowing, you know, the president, probably like I got her at 5 o'clock. Like seriously. But Bitcoin, man. Bitcoin. So take care.
Never waste my time.